What the fuck is dit dan nou weer?
I'm so sorry to disturb you, but it appears to be morning. Very inconvenient, I agree. I believe it is the rotation of the Earth that is to blame, sir. Excuse me, sir. I'm so sorry to disturb you, but it appears to be morning. Very inconvenient, I agree. I believe it is the rotation of the Earth that is to blame, sir. Excuse me, sir. I'm so sorry to disturb you, but it appears to be morning. Very inconvenient, I agree. I believe it is the rotation of the Earth that is to blame, sir. Excuse me, sir. I'm so sorry to disturb you, but it appears to be morning. Very inconvenient, I agree. I believe it is the rotation of the Earth that is to blame, sir. Excuse me, sir. I'm so sorry to disturb you, but...
Hooah! And I am live, if I am right. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa. Oh, that was really loud. Sorry, a little bit of a... and I'm listening to myself right now. It's my voice is also quite loud. Yes. Hey, yes, who's hello, John. Nick Brick, hey, hello. Okay, I will go a little bit down on this here because and Black Skull, hello, good afternoon, all the way from the US. Welcome. And first, I need a little bit of coffee because I had a little accident with my coffee cup over there under my coffee maker, and I had to clean up a little mess. Sorry. So, welcome everybody. Good to see you all. Hope you all doing good. I have to do a little test because I had a little bit of sound issues. And I'm sitting on the wrong chair, even that. One moment. It's a nice, great, chaotic coffee accident. Yeah. Call the coffee cups. It was a completely complete flood of coffee, but not in here. Everywhere, but all the wrong places. So, good. That chair has to go over there somewhere. And I get my painting chair out. Yes, I have a special... Yeah. Let's take those off. I mean, if you have an accident with an alcoholic beverage, that is alcohol abuse, but caffeine abuse I can certainly not take. And let's see if we can get that one a little bit over there. And now I have to get my mini that I am going to paint is going to be over there. Then I have to get my... Even these are the things I normally do before stream. But yes. Now I have to get into it. And yes, that means more coffee. I'm a bit of a control freak. So yeah, if something like that happens, I'm a little bit upset. So need to cool down with a little sip of caffeine, and let's just chat a little bit. For those who catch, there's a Pokemon called Ponyta, probably. I have a little thing that I need to try out. As I started to say, I had a few times a little bit of problems with my alerts. Everybody on your side did hear them fine. Apparently I did hear absolutely nothing on my side, or very, very faint. So I am going to play one of my let's see. Okay. Okay. I did not hear it over here, but I did hear it now over there. What the... Now, I'm going to go to Streamlabs because it was very faint. Yeah. I didn't hear that, but this is just a thing that does not really matter. But my alerts, I think, is a little bit more important. So, oh my God, it's really nice if you are talking and you are talking a few seconds later in your own ear. So bear with me, please. I am going to start a test for a alert because I want to know if it is still if you can still hear it, but also if I can hear it. I did do some changes in the volume settings. And thank you very much, Muse's Touch. Used to have so many sound. Yes, there's a whole sound thing. Because now I did hear that alert. I did hear it here, but not here. Welcome. Thank you for the raid, Muse's Touch, and I will give you immediately a oh, and of course then I have to be over there. A little shout out already. I will do a few more in a moment. Hey, hello. I am trying to get some of my alerts working. So thank you for rating me. So I did the last few streams. I will get rid of this one. I hear myself talking a few seconds later. Last few streams. Apparently you did hear all the sound effects and alerts. I didn't. So I did change a few things, especially the volume on the alerts. So I hope, but yeah, apparently now they are not. Oh. What did I change? Well, mainly this one. And where did I change that one? Oh, general settings. One moment. Output. No audio. Let's get that one disabled. So I am going to. Oh, excuse me. I also was a little bit in a hurry because I had a little bit of a caffeine accident. So that was why I had to suddenly leave your stream and set up here, and I had a little bit of technical difficulties as I had to clean up a mess. Streamlabs. Alert box. So I am going to test one. If it is loud, I am sorry. I will also be deaf in one ear. Let's test a follow. Absolutely nothing. At least. Oh, nothing. Nice. Then. Oh, wait. Roger. Hey! I did hear that one. Here. Not here. But I also see my sound alerts are not in my... Damn it. What I mean is I do, if I have advanced audio settings, there are my sound alerts are there. But they don't show up. I could only hear it only from your end. Okay. Yeah, that's damn. I hate this, and it just suddenly did it. I hate it. I mean, it is on monitor and output, so I should be hearing it. That should be no problem. You should be hearing it, but you don't. Why? Let's just see what this does. Sorry for this, guys. Oh, I didn't put in the earpiece. Still nothing. Damn it. But I also don't understand why the sound alerts are not in. Global settings. Tracks, yeah, whatever. That is only microphone. Wait, maybe we. Okay, I changed something in the global setting. Let's do a donation.
John has donated $10 for my Flying Dutchman fund. Thank you so much. This is a test donation for $10.
Thank you very much. And I did hear it, but only here, but not over there. And that was now I'm confused because I did do a test donation. Yeah, normally it should say that I did the donation. But still. Why do I hear it online but not here? Also, does anybody hear the music? Because there should be. There is no desktop audio. Why? Because it is playing, and I normally can see that the sound bars moving. So again to audio. I still don't hear the music. Why? Is it even playing? Ah. Oh, very faint. I don't know how faint it is on your end. Now I do hear the music was paused, so that's at least one thing. Yeah, I don't want it. Now I have changed the volume a little bit. Because I don't want it to to be too loud, so you have more difficulty hearing me. But still, why? Because in my mixer, the sound alerts, options, you know what, let's refresh the whole cache. And again, let's play a sound alert for merch. Okay. Nope. Ah, test merge is maybe a better button to press. At least we see something. But probably is this even one with sound? I have no idea. Nope. Now it's on both sides. Absolutely BS. One moment. I am trying one more thing in the sound alerts. Copy and paste. I have no idea if that is properties. That's still the same thing. It was very faint on my side, not on your side. So that there is something in the output, in the audio, that is not. So this. Then yeah, I know that. Let's put that on default. Microphones, I only have one microphone. Oh, wacht even, recording, output audio. Yeah, now I can name all the tracks, nice, but I've never done anything with it. I cannot even change things in this. So, okay, now it's still audio somehow. Let's see, I am talking.
Roger, roger.
Hey. I would say we did all hear that, right? There is only a very, very long delay. Why? So, okay, I am going to test one more time for a alert. I hear it here.
The Balden subbed.
And I hear it here.
Goldilocks now. Thank you.
Good.
channel. This
So yay. Nice. So desktop audio device 1 and 2 need to be on, or at least on default. So that is at least so good. For now, I am happy with this. Which means it is painting time. And I'm going to leave Streamlabs, well, not leave Streamlabs, but there we are on YouTube. And I put my earbud plug thingy, and I can. Whee! Hey, thank you for the bits, John. Whee!
John the Templar has shared bits. Thank you, John the Templar, for supporting the channel.
And that close, 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 close. Okay, that's at least done. But still, why does my music pause every time? Whoa, whoa! What? Hello, hello! Wee! Thank you very much! And I thought that's more even to oh my god! Thank you very much, Black Skull! For your Prime subscription and even a second alert. Oh damn, yeah, that's right, I have too much going on, but at least it's working, yes. And now Streamlabs, keep it this way. Good. But before we start, let's put on my painting glasses and give my viewers what they want, some paint slapping. So, still working on this little, I keep calling it Ice Gauntlet. Let's see if we can get it to work. No, not that gray. Why do I have, is this the, oh, this is the Arctic blue. Sorry. As I start with the Arctic blue, which is more of a gray. But hey, things do have a name, do need to have a name. Especially paints, because if you just give them numbers, that is quite confusing. And I did see from a YouTuber and painter called Ninjon. He did something about all the paints he has. A video. Liked it really much, and just on this subject, he even, I don't know what brand it was, but it was a brand he barely uses because he had some problem with it. Only the naming was really great. They even have a paint called Kevin. Okay. Can you give me Kevin? Kevin? Yeah, here, you. Oh yeah, Kevin. Nice color. That was also one of the things. All the names were very fantastic, but didn't mention what kind of color it was. That's also very, very nice, in my opinion. Good. Where were we? Where were we? I have done here a little bit. I have there a little bit. This is the. This was the Innsmouth blue, and I add a little bit. Oh, why do I even bother with the gray? I have no idea, because as far as I know, I only used the white. So now we have. I have some Ninja Monument colors he co-produced. They are pretty nice. I heard that. It's. Did he not something with Pro Acryl also, or is that the same thing? Because. Sorry. Yeah. I have some bottles over here. I'm also a. I don't have more than 1,000 paint bottles. Pro Acryl is from Monument. Yeah, no, don't be sorry. It's. I did know both names, just didn't put one and one together. And I do have Pro Acryl paints. I have used some of them. Mainly to paint the bottle cap, so I can see easier what kind of color it is. And that's how far my tryout has went. So yeah. So but I have I did buy these, by the way, indeed, because I heard Ninjon did made some of those paints, and they looked really cool. I believe I even have one of them, as the sets were completely sold out at that time. And so yeah, I still have to find out how they work. Well, the first impression, of course, for that little bit of paint, they look pretty nice. Some nice colors. Unfortunately, I am expecting, I believe, end of this year, start of next year, some German paints. I believe it's the Studio 10 or something. But some people that made indeed their own paints, and I have heard quite a lot of good things about them. Especially they have very special they are in dropper bottles, but they have a very, very small nozzle, so you can really precisely get the paint out. At least that is what they are going for. But also the thing that I heard is that they are really good, they cover well. I've even seen that somebody is using a yellow over black. Oh, that was a... So that one was loud, nice. And it covered over black in one go. So that's pretty impressive. I've not yet seen any other paint brand do that, unless you slap on a thick layer of paint. Black Skull, for me, they have a really nice consistency, thin well, and have a longer breaking point. They mix good and play well with other paints. Okay, and their metallics are good. Okay. Yeah, that's those paints I was talking about. They the ones that did the tests for them were very they were very impressed by their metallics. one even said that you have to watch out, don't freak out if you have shaken a bottle and after a few minutes you can already see separated the metal particles, the metal pigment and the medium, because that is a sign that it is a good metallic paint. Because if the medium and the metallic flakes do not separate quickly enough, you will have you can get that the pigment floats to one side of whatever you are painting. At least that is somehow they explained. So you want a quick separation between the metal flakes and the medium in true metal paints. At least that is what a pro painter told in a YouTube video. No idea. I mean, I'm not a pro painter. And I really do like to try things out. Also new paints. But barely give myself the time to do it. Well, that's always nice. When the mica or zinc particles don't disperse enough, it is a sign they have reacted to the binder and thinning won't help. Deeper metallics have a bad habit for this. Okay. Yeah, I must indeed say I do have some Reaper paints. I do like them. And it's not only the Reaper paints, but metallic paints indeed for me is always the true metallic paints. Especially if they are always too thick. And so I have to thin them, and yeah, then they are indeed not anymore what I want. But I had the same problem with Games Workshop paints. But then I must say those metallic paints from Games Workshop, they were quite old. I still had bottles from, and yes, I am talking about bottles because I put everything in dropper bottles. They were even from the 90s. And a wild, let's pronounce it as a pink urchin, has appeared, only pink with a C. Okay, there is something wrong with my music. Because it does stop every time, and I have no idea why. This side, I like the transition. This side gives me a little bit of trouble. Let's thin the paint down a little bit. Oops. And now it's too light. I still want a little bit of that it follows the curves of the I think it's about time I need to put a very serious email to the Pokemon community game people, because they seem to be hating my stream. The last few streams, nobody did even catch a Pokemon. So I feel a little bit discriminated. Am I not a streamer? I maybe not stream 24 hours a day, but hey, hello. There we go, there we go, there we go. Yes. So, oops, that was my elbow. When you get older, you get those little thingies sometimes, those nice snaps. Anybody has any cool plans for the rest of the weekend? I just got a message that I have a day off tomorrow. A day off, it's Sunday. Yes, I'm not working, I know. But I had somebody from my D&D groups wanted to learn to paint. So I, of course, said yes. Unfortunately, he has been sick for a week and he's still not feeling well. So, sadly enough, he had to cancel. So, and for Muses Touch, I have found 3 of my chibis still unpainted. So there is a chance that I will be painting a chibi tomorrow for the August challenge. And Black Skull, as a fellow old person, the ball GM, that was a good crack, better than my knee earlier this morning here. Oh, ouch, yeah. Yeah, those cracks. I moved into this house 10 years ago, and that so I have a second floor in this house. My former house did not have a second; was all on the first floor, and so I did not have stairs. Here I have stairs, and one of the first evenings this is my hobby room, is the only room on the second floor, and I was walking down the stairs and I really had something like, wow, these stairs are getting old, they are creaking like hell. And a few days later, yeah, the stairs are perfectly alright. I realized they were my knees. So if it is really still in house, and most of the time it is, you can, both my knees are really nicely but at least I have the good thing is that, as my doctor said, as long as they don't block or really hurt, it's just a little bit wear and tear. Okay, we will see. I make the creaky now instead of this. Yeah. Yeah, when you get older. And well, of course, it doesn't help that I have been working for 25 years in in the meat industry very fanatically. Did a lot of lifting, especially right way, of course, that kind of stuff. So my back is not really what it should be. Whoops. Let's see if I can get a nice color in between. You know what? Let's thin it all. But yeah, well. And I must say, the only thing that I am really afraid of is both of my families from my parents. On both sides, there are quite some people that have rheuma or arthritis, that kind of stuff. My mother has already, she's 80 now, but since she was 55, she's diagnosed with rheuma. And yeah, those are things that but those are things you don't have them, you can't control them. When it happens, it happens. And I hope I can stay as positive as my mother can, if it ever happens. But I have realized the last few years, I am, as I said, quite fanatic also at work. I mean, come on, don't. Where was I going with that thought? Oh yeah, right. I have now something. I've worked there for 25 years. I'll just do a step back, let the younger guys and girls do the fast work, and I'll just do whatever I can, the way I can. I need a little bit of shadow, and that I am doing with, what is it? The Abyssal Blue. Also a nice color that apparently is a blue. Oops. Oh, and I changed the position of my microphone the last time. So this is even, now I can at least not bump into my microphone with my forehead. But I do see that I am, one moment. Am I turning? Yeah. Now you can see me a little bit better. I don't know if that is directly an improvement. And yay, we have some rain again. We had a lot of good weather this whole day, only the last few hours again. Rain, rain, rain. Yeah, so the Abyssal Blue, it's indeed more of a black than a blue. Probably black with a little bit of blue in it. And I use it to darken these colors and to make the shading. I'm going to take a different brush. Yes, I'm going to try to make some fine lines around these runes over here with that same shading, shade with the same shade. See if we can get it done. because I want, of course, these runes, as I call them, stand out a little bit. They are going to get some more highlighting, of course. But if you give them a nice highlight and a nice shade, they will pop up a little bit better. And immediately I see that I have gone a little bit over here. Oops, and I'm of course off camera. There we go. Yeah, so this I already noticed that this paint job on this model will take quite some time. I mean, I am really setting the standard with painting this gauntlet. So yeah, if I do this kind of quality work on just the gauntlet, the rest has to be the same, of course. Belgium, for being a not Hellboy model, did the gauntlet come with it, or did you did some? No, this is a complete original model. The only thing that is not original is his goatee. This is the first 3D model that I ever 3D printed, or at least one of them, one of the very first. And I never noticed, but I searched a picture of it, so I can, if I see a model that's already painted, even if it is a complete different color scheme, I can get ideas, see what is what. And I noticed he had a goatee, so I did go back to the 3D, the STL, the 3D digital model I had. He does have a goatee, so probably a print failure, and I did use a little bit of green stuff to give him his goatee back. So no, the rest is completely original. I also originally wanted to do this this gauntlet just more of a metal. Metal. Didn't have enough coffee yet, apparently. No, I wanted to do it more of a brown, more leathery. But with that other, when I saw the original painting, because I believe it was done by the studio painters from Loot Studios, where this one is from. And I saw that it was, yeah, it looked a little bit more magical than just a leather gauntlet. So I decided to give it a magical look. And I tried a little, and for me magic, general magic, arcane magic is blue, so I started with painting it blue, and slowly it transformed into some ice blue thingy, so now it is a ice gauntlet. I did try to find out about this is a D&D character. Whoops, oh, that's with the go a little bit up. And they used Loot Studios did have little information about those D&D characters on their site, but they switched to another website provider and everything, and another site, and I cannot find it anymore. So also I have no further information than only what I remember, which was not very much, only that it is called Thevius. That is still on that site. Let's use this one. Because I would have liked to have a little bit of more information about this model. I do know it is a Ranger Rogue, or Rogue Ranger, whatever you think is more important. I also have this model in a 75mm scale model, so it has his full appearance with a crossbow in his other hand. That's the Ranger thing. Yes, that is one of the nice things about Loot Studios. They do not only busts, but they also give a lot of, well, almost all the models they do put in their bundles. You can print. You can print as a no. They give the digital versions of a 75mm model and a 33mm model, so you can actually also use them in your normal D&D games if you want. And I have seen the latest bundles. They really look great. I still love them, but I did quit my Patreons, paying for them, or better said, stopped with the whole subscription. Because yeah, at a certain point, not that I have enough models, but yeah, it does look a little bit like it's the same of what they already had. I believe they even did I believe that even did one of the bundles. They did go back to a previous bundle, only yeah, added some extras and completely different models, of course, that they did. But why am I already? But then I switched to another, to Arch Villain games. I mean, if you are a little bit into 3D printing, there are so many great creators. Of really great 3D models and everything. A little bit too much. Yes, I say I'm a little bit addicted to it. Just a little bit. But even if you the big plus for a bundle is that you pay just a very small amount of money for quite a lot of minis that you can print, and technically you can always print them more of one mini, of course, if you need more. But yeah, I always find after if you have subscribed for a few months, there are always bundles that you have something like, there are not really models that I like, certain. So then I just quit subscribing again. And always when I stop the subscription, then that month they bring out a new bundle that I do like. The models from Arch Film games, just as I said, I do not like them all. So was the lab pad from your Instagram pic a 3D print as well? Yes, it was. And it's almost finished. The last part of the base is now being printed. And I cannot tell you when it will be put together, because I do have some filing and sanding to do. As I always have the problem that it does just not completely fit as good as it should be. But yeah, I mean, if you have seen the D&D movie, this is they made. This is one of the dragons in there, and I saw somebody from they have already an STL from it, not an official one, so it's also not the official under the official name of the movie. Of course, they just call it a chunky dragon. Well, sorry if you know. There is a Mr. Fluffy, a Mexican stand-up comedian. I know his last name is Iglesias, but he has always the joke about that there are 5 stages of fatness, of about being a little bit. I don't know them all. I don't know them all, but for many years there were only 5, and Fluffy was one of them. Being fluffy. And the biggest one was always, damn, yeah, then you are quite big. So a few years ago, a little while ago, he has found out, no, that's the 6th one. And I mean, if you are, and he is quite a big guy, I think I can fit twice in him. So yeah. So he was talking, and you were standing in an elevator, and yeah, sometimes you have then somebody comes in and, oh damn, this was like, oh hell no, close the door, hell no. So that's the 6th, and that's why I call it the hell no dragon. Oops. and about that dragon I did get a suggestion to, because of course first I got the question, when are you going to paint it? Yeah, I am going to paint it, certainly, sometime, somewhere. Let's just first put it together. For those who do not know, I have realized that I am no longer a mini collector. I am literally a mini hoarder by now. Yes, I admit I do have no problem with that. And why am I off screen? Come on, I have to paint over there. So I do have a few more minis to paint. Just a few. And if I would paint them in order, I think I will be, in about 10 years, I will be painting that dragon. I hope a little bit earlier. Of course. But he suggested, as also the one who asked me that, and I don't know if he's even listening, as he does sometimes pop in my stream, doesn't matter, that it would be a very nice model for next year's community, my Fallen Hairs community challenge, as this year is it this mini. And well, I did say that could be a problem, because the way I am painting this one, it is quite possible that next year I will not even be finished with this one. So then probably it will be the community challenge for 2024. But yeah, it's I have not weighted all the, did not weigh all the parts of the 3D of the dragon yet, but only the whole body, four feet, and the wings and everything. The dragon itself was 1.4 pound. Pounds, which translates to 640 grams, and the base is also 4 pieces, so I think that altogether it will be about 1 kilo. And then I'm not even counting all the supports and everything I had to remove. So it's quite a chunky boy. I have to go a little bit lighter with this blue. I see. That is too light. Yes, I still wanted the main part of these runes nice bright. Electric blue. Oh, and also on a different note. I have not seen it. Yeah, I've seen it come past in chat. I do have a notification about it. 5 September, for those who do not know, I am celebrating my 2nd year of Twitch affiliate. Not that I care much about that whole affiliate thingy, but I still cannot exactly find the date that I start streaming. I mean, I think that's a little bit more important than that whole affiliate stuff. But as I can find on Twitch when I became affiliate, so I am have decided that I will get that date as a celebration. So the September 5th on a Tuesday, around this time, I will have a little bit an extra stream for those who can watch, and especially for those who follow me. I am just like last year, I am going to do some giveaways. Yeah, just for followers and subs, of course. And I will be giving away some painted minis. Last year I did give away not only minis that you could, they were still unpainted, and I just commissioned, you could, and I would paint them for you, for the winners. I have changed that a little bit, as I have noticed that I'm certainly not a commission painter. I have a little bit of problem with yeah, the whole thing that somebody tells me apparently how to paint it, and if my mind does not always agree with those choices, so and then I am really great at procrastinating, which is of course not good for if you are a commission painter. So thus I am not a commission painter, but the giveaways will be minis that I have painted. So for those who are interested, September 5th, and maybe you win something. There will be, it's not just that I have one mini and then you can win that one. No, I will have, I will make a selection out of my whole collection, a big selection, and the one who wins the first raffle will have first choice to choose one, and the second can choose from those, like that. So it's not that I just have 3 painted minis, and there will be some choice. As of course, if you win a painted mini, I want you to at least have something that you also want. Right. And my brain is, as always, telling me, keep talking, keep talking. No, it's better to keep painting, keep painting. Although, what do I otherwise have to tell? Nothing. I am going to get a little bit of coffee. This one does need a little bit of... It is always very difficult to keep brushes in your hand. Apparently, if you are called the Bold GM, oops, that is A little bit too thin. And a little bit too light. Okay, before I forget, I made these 3 different colors. Though I call them clasps. So they are clasps to get that gauntlet on his hand. I made them 3 colors because I had not decided yet what color I wanted to make them. First I tried a purple, probably it's quite purple also on screen, good. Just because it's also a cold color, just thought, and maybe it's, this is not really a blue, but more of a green blue. Did not really like it. The yellow and red I did like a lot better. And first I thought that maybe make them gold yellow would be really great. It is more turquoise. Yeah. It's it is called a blue, but there is definitely leaning towards also a green, and yes, you could say it is more of a turquoise. So it's not blue, not green. So, and yeah, yellow and red are really great colors that go together with it. And I have decided to go for the red. So it will be, those will be red, which means that I have to use a different white, because as always, these colors that I'm using for this busts are from Scale Color. Those are quite thick paints because they are gel based, and they are very matte. Thank you, Bertha. And that's the one thing that I really like about them. They are even they are so matte that if you compare them to Vallejo or Games Workshop or some other paints, those look almost, well, shiny is too much, too strong, but they you can definitely see some shine in them. Only, as I said, they are quite thick. And I have no idea why, but oops, this is their one of their whites. It's a purity white. This one is thin. It's, to be honest, too thin. So why, I have no idea. First, because this is the first bottle that I bought of that color together with a whole set. And I thought, yeah, well, maybe, hey, it's a bad batch. It can happen to everybody, right? Luckily, at the time that I bought that set, they only had that set with that color in it. Now they have those colors also. You can buy the bottles separately. So, yay, let's buy a second bottle just for comparison, but also, hey, white is certainly a color you will use quite a lot. At least I do use it quite a lot. So I have opened it, and it's thin. So it's not a fault on their side, at least not a production failure. But why it is this thin, I have no idea. It does work really well if you do for blending and everything, as it is really nice and thin. But if you want to make something white, so cover something up with this color, then you really need quite some layers before you will get even a little bit of coverage. Now I will, as the red one was just a little experiment, it's not the color that I will, or highlights that I will put on them. So I will also paint over this one. We'll probably start out with a much darker red. And then work slowly towards to some highlights. While we are doing these, let's do the other side too. Okay, and I see there has been a little bit a mess with probably with the print on this side. As here you can definitely see that it are some kind of clasps. They connect to this part. Here they don't. Not really big problem. At least not to me. And the Pokemon community is still trying to get the Pokemon catchers busy. Then finally give them something. Sorry. There goes my mic again. Oh, damn. I don't know why, but I think that my stream is poke cursed. Sorry, John. And other Pokemon catchers. I know I cannot do much about it, but damn. Right. When we start painting the other side, I think it's better to start to paint his hand first before I go on with painting the rest of the gauntlet. But that's the other side. Right. I shaved up some paint over here on those spikes. See if I can get that line back in over there. And after that I will take a little have a little break to stretch a little. Ooh. And a little bit of hot coffee, watch out. Yes. Good. Oh yeah. Let's get that butt a little bit to the back. Make a nice hollow curve on my lower back. At least they tell me that is a good position. Well, let's see, there is a no, I am because this is a magical weapon, I'm not really bothering with the light, how the light would fall. So it's not that it is a metal weapon, a metallic weapon, and that it's that it should reflect light that much. It's in fact more that it is lighting up itself a little bit. That idea. This edge is quite thick, which means that we can do a little bit more coloring in it. Maybe. Just make it not one big black, very dark blue part, but just give it a little bit of color in there. It does not look like one big dark shadow. also a little bit. Oops. Always forget when I go back with from a darker color, always clean my brush, otherwise I get all that darkness in my lighted colors. Right. Same thing can happen here. It's a dried piece of paint on my wet palette. What? Just literally wet blending the colors together a bit. I'm not really getting fiddly with all this stuff, but certain parts are definitely too light. I'm missing the darker original color. Oh, there is a edge that has almost no lighting, no highlight. Right. And next to this shadow part, I see a little bit of edge highlighting. Does also work very nice. You have a good one. I need to run off for a game. Hey, enjoy your game. Thank you for the raid, for your stream. Have a great rest of your weekend. Have a good week and see you next time. Thank you. Bye. Ah, damn. I did paint over a shadow part, but that's good because now I think I have a part over here that I was a little bit thinking about. This part here, it does have a indentation, but not really had an idea how to approach it. Now I think I have, with that little edge highlight. Make it a nice shadow line, like that, and then immediately over it I'll place it next to it. Oops, that is too thick, but not a big problem. Yes, I still need to go in with a bit darker blue or teal. In fact, yes. Sorry if you heard that, that was my hand touching the microphone again. I normally had it hanging way more up, but as I had my sound problems, I did put it a little bit more in front of my face. Yesterday I was bumping into it with my forehead. Not very hard and or very loud, but still not something I want to do on stream. And now it's a little bit in the way when I am painting, so I will hang it up a little bit higher. So if I sound a little bit softer, sorry. But it should be not that soft that you can totally not hear me. If it is, please tell me. Hey, I can't hear you, so we, yeah. How are we to? I don't know, the white line is gone. Oh, now I see what I am missing, because I am just exactly watching my own stream. But that's not what I want. I want to go to my creator dashboard. There we go. And that's better. And Black Skull, which means we not only can come here for the painting and chat, but now for the slapstick comedy by our host. Yeah! Well, maybe a nice try to mime all the colors that I am using, all the names. Ooh. Yeah, right. Nope, not going to happen. I mean, miming that I am caught in a box, yeah, okay, no problem, but I need a little bit more room for that. And as I said, some of those names are so really fantastic, ingeniously thought out that thought up. English sometimes. Let's do some edge highlighting on these pins over here. To get us starting on painting on them. You're as old as I am, so maybe you should try a little Momenschans. Sounds very German. Especially how it is spelled out. Momenschans. Why not? Let's see. We have something that is called Google. So you don't have, maybe not have to. Schweizer Theater. Ah, okay. Oh, in 1972. I was 2 years old at that time, so. Okay, of course they are on YouTube. Oh, they were on the Muppet Show. 67. Sorry, 76. Okay, well, thank you for that. I will certainly watch that after the stream. Could be very interesting. Maybe I learned something. There is a fourth. Oh, that is a nice blend in just a few seconds. I'm still trying to learn the whole wet blending. And I have seen quite some videos of people explain it, and it's certainly not hard, but yeah, there are some things about it you really need to practice and know. As a good wet blend is... Now I have to watch out. Yes, I am painting this one. Last time I was painting one of the other spikes, and I completely forgot to do one side because I turned the model, and of course I started painting another spike, thinking that it was the same. See, that one is could be a little bit lighter on the tip. Would like the edge highlight be a little bit lighter on the top, of course. So we are using the purity white, or pure white, to just give it that this is also one of the things that I think that I am not good for as a commission painter, as I take much too long to do certain things. Of course, if I would have time to practice a little bit more, you can go faster. You learn, of course, the techniques, and the more you do it, the better it goes. But I'm always, when I'm painting for somebody else, I am not always completely satisfied with what I'm doing. So repaint, but that can be a little bit better, that can be a little bit better, and there's still a little spot. Which is, of course, not a bad thing for the one that is getting the mini, but it means also that I am not getting paid for all the hours. To be honest, that is a good thing, because otherwise I would have to pay to ask quite a large price for mini that it's that you sell as a tabletop quality model, but you put box art quality hours in them. And it's always one of the things that I always think more about others. If I would paint this one just for myself, I would have already finished the whole gauntlet. But as it is my community challenge, I am putting a little bit more effort in it, meaning also more time. Not that I mind, I mean, I don't have to finish it in a certain time. Also, if I only paint it on stream, just like I did with, I know it's not Nagash, I did also a little bit off stream. But then I can exactly find out how many hours I have painted at the end on this mini. Sorry, on this bust, sorry. Yeah, you're a bust, you're not a mini. I'm a mini bust, no. But that is at least the second part of his gauntlet, and that part is almost done. And again, the Pokemon community keeps trying. And now I am a little bit like I have no idea what I'm really doing, by the way, at this moment. Am I still wet blending? This is indeed just splitting paint on a mini and see what it does. Like now I have a part that was nicely colored. Now it's too dark again. Let's add a little bit of thinner. Make it all nice and thin. So it will blend a little bit better. That's why it's called wet blending? Yes, very good. It is. Wow. Maybe it does help if I do the very core of that part. And get a nice line in here. All the way on the top here is not completely as I want it to be. The transitions between the colors is just darker. Ooh. And it is almost time to go raid somebody. So if anybody of you have a suggestion of somebody, preferably a mini painter that is online right now with a stream, then you are welcome to suggest. And otherwise we have probably a Jimmy the Brush that is online. I have no problem with Jimmy the Brush is a and Princess, of course, great streamer, great painters, and I'm certainly willing to bring our stream there. But if you all have maybe a smaller streamer that you say, hey, that's also a great painter, great streamer, surely suggest. As I almost said, I did say that was almost the second part of the glove, but these parts still have to be done, and I'm not going to get that in 5 minutes. Let's make this one a little bit darker. I will need to get that one really, really dark. Maybe even more black. Come on. Nice. On this side. And that is my stream for today. Oh. I'll have a sip of coffee. And I don't see any suggestions for who to raid. So let's see who is online right now. Oh, I don't see Jimmy the Brush. I do see a lot of other, but who is painting? Hey, I do see is Stormbreaker. Have no idea who that is, but it's in my follow. I do follow quite a lot of people. I mean, why not? They are free. Let's have a little peek. He is mainly talking. I see. So, do we have somebody else? I see here somebody is, at least it is Warhammer, is playing Warhammer. So, yeah, no. I know the rest is all just games. And I guess that is not what we want. Or at least I have something like, if you say somebody that is playing a game, let's raid, no problem. But I am going to end my stream. I want to thank you all for joining me. Hope to see you all next time. Have a great weekend. Stay healthy. And yeah, we see each other next time. Thank you.